So, um, so right now we are Shelley's mission in the section of 3.1. Light slips the gate, shadow greets the throne. This is the 3.1. Thank you for the MILF hat. This is the 3.1 patch cycle that we're on right now. So not the current one that's out right now. We're on the one before that. I'm still catching up to the amphoreus story because I took a break from playing for a while. So we are at Nemesis Scorched by Golden Blood. This is like I want to say it's like the third from the last mission, I think. So we only have like 2 or 3 missions to go until we're done with this patch cycle, but I have a feeling it's still going to be like a couple hours worth of gameplay time. So we're still going to be in this patch cycle for a little bit, but we are getting close to the end of it. So there's that at least.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Thank you, Lucha. So yeah, that's the game plan today, is to continue the amphoreus story as much as we can. And we'll see how that goes. And then on Wednesday, I will be continuing to catch up on the story, but Wednesday is also going to be the day that Anoxa's banner goes live, I believe, if I remember correctly. So before, yeah, one day, 16 hours. So not tomorrow, but the day after. Yeah, so Wednesday will be the day that I'm streaming, and I have 32 pulls saved up for Anoxa's banner currently at the moment. I don't have guaranteed because I just pulled Jiacho on this banner. So before we get into the story on Wednesday, we'll be pulling for Anoxa and praying to the RNG gods that I can actually get him and pull him. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, look forward to that on Wednesday. I'm very excited for him because I think he's a neat character. So let's get into it.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
Me? You will get him. We can hope. We can pray. We can manifest. I'll get him eventually. He will be mine. He will not escape me. He is coming home. We'll just see how fast he comes home. Where the nameless go, trouble Allah follows.
This is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see Anaxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
The way he's smiling, he's so cute.
Yes, it just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
Chat, they go at it endlessly?
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity. Our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow.
What disaster would follow, exactly?
But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, the elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
True.
Truly a dilemma.
try.
I'm so confused about how, like, whether or not Mem is fully capable of speaking in, like, common tongue English, whatever. Whether does she just choose to not speak regularly sometimes, or can she only do it sometimes? So you're okay with sentencing me to the gallows? I'm serious. I mean, I guess that would play into the Trailblazer getting the remembrance powers from this planet, but the one projected me into this world and granted me this body. Isn't Ornyx just a little titan, even more capricious than a child? Switching to Mighty's point of view. Oh, okay. Interesting time to cut over to Mighty's point of view after what she just said.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised this guy's not dead.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned.
You might even say she has the capacity to be a playable character and a Chrysos heir.
But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it.
Humble flex.
I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Not to brag or anything.
Indeed, you've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants.
Like ants.
The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, are mere anthills that could be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You...
He's really into this ant metaphor today.
Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Kratoros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
But if you're not the king, then how can you give him an order?
I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No.
Your
I'm
people are
granting
still
you a
alive,
new
man.
beginning.
They can go do something else now. They don't have
What
to
is
be
this?
beholden to
My mother's sick.
the ideals forever.
It served as a symbol of kingship. And I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mightimos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits amphoreus. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with
Kind of
being your
based for this.
messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it. But humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mightimos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mightimos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong, to fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed amphoreus. It's now my turn to fight against it.
Yeah! Rise, gamer!
There are some people to meet with before I leave.
Oh, we're still playing as
Let's go.
Thanos? Okay. I mean, not literally as him, because I don't have the option to run around as him, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Oh my god, you are so cute. The chimeras are so cute. Whoever designed them did such a good job. They're just little guys. They're just little creatures. Yes, Bubbles. Go sicko mode, yes! Yep. Oh my god, a purple one. This one's me. The chimeras are all pooky. They really are. They're so cute. They're just little guys. Wait, what does this one look like? I can't see it. They're all sleeping over here. Oh no. Oh, this one's got a little devil tail. So cute. Oh, it's two of them. Bubbles, this one looks like you. Do you know him? We going... Where are we going? We've just been running around. Oh, back to the main pools. Or not the... Hi! Not the main pools, the special ones.
You're here, Mightimos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what's that?
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with
True. Gas her up. Hell yeah.
That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
Yes. Slay.
I am truly honored to hear that.
Finally, people being nice to Aglaia. Holy.
You have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
I shall see Nikador's aborted
Her
mission
raw
through to
magnetism.
completion.
True.
Become the strongest bulwark for amphoreus to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the flame chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
Mindamos, a new chapter awaits amphoreus. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Hee.
What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
She's gonna die in the bath?
The reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, Mindamos?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
Yeah. It really
I would
is.
be terrified by drivel with no basis. I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the flame chase journey.
There's like a weird
place.
chemistry going on between these two right now. Am I wrong?
You speak the truth.
This is like the most normal and like nice conversation any of the Chrysos heirs have had together thus far.
Farewell, mighty.
You're not wrong, I was feeling it. Yeah, like low-key, they're like, damn, I really respect you. I really respect you too. Wow, you're like really cool. You're really cool too. Okay. Alright, question mark. All of the Chrysos heirs all kind of have a chemistry. Excluding Tribi, but, you know, that's a special case. The rest of them all have, like, fascinating chemistry. It's very interesting. Exactly. Mighty, I would avoid back shots if I were you, bro. You know he can't. Like, Aglaia can't stay away from the bath. Mighty cannot stay away from back shots. Bid farewell to the Trailblazer and Dan Hung. Bid farewell to Tribi, Castris, and the Grand Craftsman. So I imagine Trailblazer and Dan Hung are over in the private quarters. So is everybody else over in the garden, whatever the hell the area is called over here? undress in this bath right now. Yeah, like that kind of was the chemistry. Like, wow, you're such a good leader. Wow, you're such a good leader too. Like, wow, what if we were great leaders together? Like, what if we both respected each other and we were both cool and powerful? Like, okay, what the hell?
Is Lady Trebios not here?
Lord Mighty!
Hi.
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Treby, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
Mighty has had a very interesting character development over the course of the time that we've known him so far. He was so like gruff and antagonistic on first meeting, which to be fair, the situation we walked in on him during was like, you know, they're in the middle of war and he and his people were in the middle of situations with the Achaemens and whatnot. But now that he's sort of like done a lot of soul searching and figured out who he is and where he wants to go and what he wants to do with his life and his divinity and stuff, he's really settled down a lot. And he's become a lot more like sincere, which is really nice. He's really grown on me. I really like the way that he's changed so far. He's very interesting.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife, and one day it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of legends, couldn't conquer the core flame of Aquila.
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me, I'll be ready. Right. You are here looking for Lady Treby and Lady Trina, no? They're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
You wanted to say goodbye to her,
I'm
just be
heading back
honest.
to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
Oh,
On second thought, there is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey...
So next up is Castros, I guess. She's over in the bath area. Right? Am I going the right way? Oh, I went the wrong way. Shit. Hang on. This place is a little confusing to navigate sometimes. This is where Castros is, right? I'm surprised she's not like over with the Dromos or whatever. Because that's where we met her. There she is. Hey girl. What's up?
Lord Mighty,
be embracing my destiny before you do, Castorus.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all, regrettably. You have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. Have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
As if you reach out to anyone for help, you hypocrite. Get out of here.
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Nether Realm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia. They underestimated the significance of death.
So, are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
Returning home, you say? Maybe. At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination. Work harder, Castorus. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
A little funny that one of the people that Mighty is saying goodbye to is not Finon. Like, out of all of the list of people on the side, Trailblazer and Dan Hung, Treeby, Castris, and the Grand Craftsman, not Finon, though. And he already said goodbye to Aglaya. Doesn't want to say goodbye to Finon. Fuck that guy, honestly.
The King of Kremnos, without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
I'm no longer the king, Grand Craftsman.
Matters not the title. Surpassed all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Finon, Cartonis. I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavier than all of ours.
Way heavier, like the way that Kefali is holding up the war. Like the.
Keep Finon in mind, I will. Return to your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That thunder from Castrum Kremnos, we wait to hear.
Doesn't want to say goodbye to Finon directly. Just wants to ask Cartonis to watch over him. Okay. Okay, Mighty. Won't even say goodbye to his bestie. Oh my god. Hey fellas. What's up? Mighty.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know.
The Trailblazer looks so sad. Reflecting on the past and moving forward towards the future, it's a challenge I faced as well. Though we never had a chance for deep conversation, after all we've experienced together, you are also an ally of the Trailblaze, Mighty.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads.
Thank you. Rest in peace.
How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
The nonsensical one is very real for the Trailblazer. I'm gonna say sentimental.
Are you drafting a sentimental farewell speech?
Stay safe out there. A lone boy can get into a lot of trouble. Okay. Just smile if you don't know how to respond.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphoreus. With this departure, I fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back and to continue
I'm looking at it right now.
journey in my absence?
Rest assured, we'll do everything we can.
You have my gratitude. Then, farewell.
Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, cranky. Let's at least snap a photo together to capture this moment, shall we?
Sure, let's do it.
That's pretty cute. Gotta snap this memory for March, because she doesn't get to be here. She's never gonna meet Maide, because he's gonna die. Want the whole body shot, or do I want... well, not this specifically. Not his cock and balls in the screen, please. I want everybody together. Yeah, the close-up is nicer, I think. He's so tall. Jeez. I don't need this saved on my computer, thank you. Looks pretty good. What do you think, Mighty?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos.
She's not need the cock shot? Yeah, she's not interested in that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, thanks. I never fail to impress. I'm glad you like it. Make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphoreus.
Thank you. Well, oh, we are saying goodbye to Finon. Oh, fascinating. Oh my god, he's like me. March wants pictures of beautiful women and men who look like women but not my day cock. Yeah, exactly. Real.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on!
He's the king, first of all.
Isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphoreus.
Also, why are you running from him? What did he
What's
do?
going on?
Question mark? Are you children doing a microaggression against him again? March showing interest in every woman, and then only Jing Yuan for fellas is the funniest thing in this game to me. It's pretty good. Aw. People actually out here to say goodbye to him? That's pretty nice. Alright, I gotta get this real quick. Hang on.
May glory. We salute you.
Triumph always be yours.
Oh wow, they actually did come out to say goodbye to him.
May glory be with you.
Return home on our behalf, Guardian.
That's so nice.
We dedicate our lives to
Enlighten us
following
with
you.
your guidance.
Farewell, savior of Kremnos.
Aw.
We salute you.
May glory be with you. It's been a while.
Guardian and Deliverer, huh?
Known you were the mastermind behind this.
Fascinating.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time.
This time.
See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
He was.
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you. But ended
Sure.
up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose.
It's so fascinating that when he's talking to everybody else, he's so like calm and sincere and genuine and straightforward in his way of speaking, and and pretty confident in the way that he says things. But when he's speaking of Finon, he's so like awkward and like stumbles on his words and gets all like bashful and shy. Like, what are all of the Chrysos heirs to each other?
We'd better not leave them waiting.
So fascinating.
Don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long.
Just teleport.
Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time.
Look at him go. Walk with Finon for the last part of the journey. Well,
I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
We salute
You're
you.
now the guardian of Amphoreus.
I was gonna say, of course, more than just Kremnoans care about you. You're protecting everybody, right?
Have a safe journey.
Farewell, Mighty Mouse.
I wasn't expecting that voice to come out of this guy.
May triumph always be yours, King of
Look,
Kremnos.
a chimera came out to say goodbye too.
May triumph
I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name.
Off the black tide for us,
How
Guardian.
about the god of
Preservation? Wow.
preservation?
Farewell,
Dong
Mighty
Han
Mouse.
mentioned that one to me.
I recommend that you steer clear from any
Please
situation
send
that
off
calls
the
for
black
naming
tide for
things.
us, Guardian.
I suppose strife still fits you.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut him off. Sorry, my bad. Wouldn't
All right.
strife be more akin to
about time for us to
destruction,
part
though,
ways.
technically speaking?
Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance.
With the rainbow in the background?
Why so quiet?
Oh my.
I thought divinity
Wow.
would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree
This
as
is
you
fascinating.
seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
You know what? You sound just like a Gly at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
Shouldn't
I
you
can see
be
through your deception
sincere in your
with the
final goodbye
power
to
of
somebody?
love.
Bro, please, you gotta take this seriously.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mighty Mouse.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
The rainbows in the background is crazy, dude.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain, and this should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots.
Damn.
Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
Damn. He's kind of spitting.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know.
He's spitting. I don't know. Since he gained divinity, he's really been going crazy with the
Remember
like
that
deep
there's
shit.
a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
He's such a
Do
softy.
not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
Funny.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library.
This is very cute.
I'll be on my way, Deliverer.
In the
Remember to
next
stay alive
life.
till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily.
Turning his
May
back to
triumph always
Feinon.
be yours, Mightimos.
Sus.
Oh, right.
You forgot your
One
kiss.
last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well, who knows?
The world's worst liar.
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training.
Oh, he did, like, grow
Let's
up
wrap it up for now.
with her.
Yes, Mother.
Oh, okay, so she made off with him before he was killed.
There's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Mightimos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
The way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Mightimos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role. That of your mother, Mightimos. Your guardian.
He learned guardianship and wanting to protect people from his mama.
The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Krateros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel.
Never. Oh, so he never met her. Okay,
She
that's
died
what I
through my father's
thought.
treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role.
Damn. He's taking after his mama. He learned guardianship from her. Mighty sorry to say this, but your mother's a MILF. Yo, chill. You're right, though. I have to agree. That art of her that we saw, she looked dope as hell. She's really strong and cool. She really is. The mural that we saw of her was very cool.
Glory belongs to you. We've got fresh pomegranate juice.
Welcome.
Want to try some?
You're the twink he was in love with? Hi. Wow, it's all of the people that he knew that were close to him, and he's seeing all of them as he's going home after they were just talking about his dreams. Wow. So this is the guy that he had a thing for, huh? Okay.
We meet again, Your Highness.
Okay, Oryx.
How was your training? Say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Yeah, this is one of the other guys that he traveled with.
Mighty Mouse, did you just come back from training? May Nikador defend you!
It's
I'm
been
gonna
a
beat
while.
you at the festival.
Get the fuck out of here.
Welcome home, Mighty Mouse. Have you found something deserving of your protection as well?
Damn. Spirit of his mother's always been with him. Is this a death flag? Maybe. It certainly feels like one. We'll see.
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
Oh my god. The rock music as he's gonna go sit on his fucking emo-ass edgy throne. Okay, alright. Holy posturing. Good lord, the man spreading goes crazy. It's pretty dope though, I'm not gonna lie.
Mother, I am home.
Damn. Year 4931 in the light calendar, month of balance, Nikador the Strife Titan Lance of Fury fell. Mightymost, king of Kremnos, triumphed over the trial, and the new god was born. Yep, on that day, the Kremnoan dynasty, which had lasted for 1,000 years, came to an end. I know, I read the dialogue that you just showed me. Returning to Trailblazer, presently in Akama. Ooh, pretty.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trianne?
Rip.
Lady Trianne, why did it have to end up like this?
Rip baby bozo.
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mightymost has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. we will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphoreus' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back, despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured?
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Don't tell Fine on anything. You know we don't like him.
He is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be.
Mem, time to work.
Then we will leave it to you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian.
Sobby emoji.
Hated being alone.
What's this?
Wah.
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass, you know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treeby. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
What do you mean by it?
All
It
shall
meant
bid
something.
farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
Kafka.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphoreus has entered Arabellica?
Yes, strife remains distant from this part of Amphoreus right now. But in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx. You're here, Orynyx.
That's what she sounded like? Wow. Your voice sounds so mature. We're getting cucked out of seeing what she looked like before she got turned into the chibi baby. Piss me off. Your voice sounds so mature.
This is our memory, so your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
You still consume yourself for that false prophecy.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
Even if Kefali is fallen, they would never guide humans to kill their own comrades. Stop while you still can. Trebio, spreading the prophecy will only kindle disaster. That disaster will tear you into 1,000 pieces.
But the black tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the god of passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Do not get involved with the core flames. If you do that, you can still remain chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes? This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the black tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis' guidance. But things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the holy maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story, she should be the one to tell it.
Those two things aren't related, even though they happened at the same time?
It's the altar of Talantin.
The Law
But
Titan.
that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
Oh, you can move them up and down now. Never been a thing I've had to do before.
Seek, and you will find.
Story so fascinating, chat. What do we think so far? What are we thinking of amphoreus so far?
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the Abyss.
This is the Archive of Prophecies, an important ceremonial site back then.
I saw the Holy Maiden yesterday. Oh, really? Oh, for God's sake. I love the story, and a few of the reservations I had about characters in the very first act are all gone. I pretty much enjoy every character and like all the arcs they're having. Hell yeah. I have to agree. There's a couple characters that they didn't sell me on in the first arc, because, you know, they were all going through shit and we kind of met them at a bad time. But a lot of them have grown on me, and I think they're all interesting in their own way. Stop for a moment. I have to tell you something about you. In all my years of thievery, I've never met someone like you. No precious gems or ancient relics in here. It looks heavy and important, but really just these old dusty books. The world wouldn't skip a beat without them. But you're still gonna haul it away? What's your deal? Wallet so thin you're scraping for pennies, or mind so empty you need worthless junk to fill it? Smile silently. Yeesh, that smile of yours is rather disturbing. Smile silently. You think you're better than me? Then I'll have to surprise you. Alright, I, Bartholos, have decided. You can have this, but don't celebrate too soon. Take this cursed gift, and you'll have the world's most annoying thief master on your tail from now on. Hee hee hee. You'll see, like all the books in here, everything turns to ash eventually. Okay.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Like the mythology of this place? Yeah, I think it's really cool. There are some things that I wish they would explain a little bit more, but there are things that I think that they might explain better over time as we get through things. So I just kind of have to wait and see. There's a lot of information that I would like to know about, like how the gods work. But we'll see. They might explain it, they might not. It might not end up being that important. I'm just curious, because I think the concept of the deities is pretty interesting in this.
Praise the Law Titan.
Praise the Law Titan. What do you think the Chrysos heir for the Law Titan is going to be like, chat? What are our predictions for that one? Okay, we've got a bit of a complicated one here. What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This one's complicated. Okay, hang on. This is confusing. Get these out of my way. I don't need a hint yet. Leave me alone. What the fuck? How the hell does this one fit in here? What the fuck? Chat, this one's confusing. This might be one of the harder ones so far. I'm so confused. This one's really hard. What the fuck? Am I missing an obvious solution here? Or is this one like actually as hard as it feels like it is? Okay. Oh, I'm a genius. Okay, okay. Just kidding, chat. We figured it out. That was a tough one. It's one of the harder ones so far. Oh, hello. Puzzle opened another puzzle. Okay. Interesting. So we have 10 steps. Okay, so... okay, so we need them to get here. And then... we need to get down there onto the yellow platform, and then we need to move over here, and then they need to stay on the blue platform so that we can get over. What the fuck? Okay, wait, hang on. Nope, hang on. Okay, so what if we go this way, and then this way, and then over to the yellow button, and then we have 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't work. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. This still doesn't work though. Okay, this one's hard too. Hang on. So we need them to be on the yellow button for long enough for us to fall down there. So... and then we need them to end on the blue one. So I need to go... so I need them to step on to the blue one so that when I'm here, or I need to step on the blue one so that when it ends here, it falls down to the yellow one. Right? But then if it falls down onto the yellow one when I'm on the blue one, I can't get past it to get to the yellow platform, so that doesn't work. So I need it to be right behind me, so that when I'm on the yellow platform and then I fall down to the right, it'll be right behind me and step on the yellow platform after I'm on the yellow platform. But then I need it to go back to the blue button so that I can activate the blue platform. So I need to find a way to keep it one step behind me while we're on the yellow button, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in 4 moves after the yellow button, it needs to be on the blue button so that I can get to the torch. Okay. Chat, this one's a bit of a thinker, huh? This one's a little bit difficile. Okay, so 1, 2, do, and then I drop down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Shit. But now it doesn't. No, now it doesn't work because I need it to be one behind me. I can't move towards it when it's right behind me like that. Okay, so I'm breaking the thing on my pants. The waistband was caught on my leg. Or not the waistband, the drawstring is what I was trying to say. Okay, so do. And then I'll be there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's not enough left. Okay, hang on. So 2, do, drop. No, that doesn't work. I need there to be 4 moves left so that it gets to the blue button. Okay, wait. Okay, and then it's 5 left. 2. No, man. Let's try. No, I need to go around. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. So it's gonna go here, and then here, and then it's gonna go down. And then I drop? No, that doesn't work. Okay, but... So if I go here... Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That was hard. That was tough to figure out. Okay. We did it, chat. Can I get a pog in chat? Are we impressed? Did we like that, chat? Those are 2 pretty tough puzzles back to back. Hello? Is there lore here? Scrolls aged to a dark golden hue by time seem to hold vital revelations left behind by the Weavers of Destiny. You pull one out and its title immediately catches your eye. 101 opening lines for prophets. You are epic. Thank you.
Is this Giannis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
Oh.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose. So, how are we going to solve it?
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try.
He's smarter than you. How could you talk smack about Mighty behind his back? I agree it's straightforward, but Mighty might need at least 2 shots at it. Well, you have to get the ball to fall in twice, so you do technically need 2. Be nice.
Talking smack. It's clearly a compliment.
That's not a compliment, you liar.
Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take
If he were still here, he's not dead yet. Jeez. Chill.
With the talking. Let's just get started.
Hang on, I want to go look over here first. Oh. The nymph. Hello. Germophobic nymph. Which uncivilized fool left this scroll out of place? They'd better hope I don't catch them, Kirk. Honestly, now, let's see. Which shelf did this belong on, Kirk? Am I being timed? Press the button and hold to activate the rewinding power and rotate the maze. During the rewind, let go of the button and the maze will spin in reverse direction. Combine gravity with the maze's spin to guide the stone orb out of the maze. Oh, okay. This is easier than I thought it was going to be. The description of it made it sound much more difficult than it actually is. You just press space and then you do the thing to flip around a little bit. I thought that was going to be much harder. One of the encryption keys has been locked and the confusion rumbles, becoming a new path. Let the stone ball fall into the pool once more to open the hidden door. Yep.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough.
It's not.
My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
Are they? Some special wall panels will move in a set pattern. Use the right timing to take advantage of their trials to moon the storm. Okay. Probably the easiest puzzle they've ever added to a game. I don't know, guys. That was it. I mean, it's the first time they're introducing us to this kind of puzzle, so maybe if we run into these again later, they'll be more difficult next time, but like, that was it?
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
Why is the place that you grew up a locked pit room underground that you have to open a secret staircase to get into?
You grew up in a place like this?
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray.
Thank you.
This place looks exactly as before. let's explore the room a bit.
Trinon calls you epic ASMR. Is that a speck of dust? Maid nymph. The scrolls were arranged extremely messily. The carpet is crooked, and ash is piled up in the brazier. Need to tidy up fast for the Holy Maiden's well-being, Kirk.
The shelf is packed full, but all I see are annals of geography for various cities. There are also documents about various kinds of Titan worship.
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distances to convey Kefali's prophecy to everyone, and should learn about the terrains and customs of various places beforehand.
Reading all of this, that's crazy.
Our memories were still sharp. 10 years was enough for us to memorize all these. Mother left us these scrolls too. When we were young, she would read them to us as bedtime stories. Her stories were so engaging that we could vividly imagine all of Amphoreus in our dreams. Unfortunately, only after Mother was gone did we realize that what was written in the scrolls was far from engaging.
Yeah, you had to read the dry, scholarly texts instead. Yeah. Normal education pipeline, huh?
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
There's a blackboard here. What's that drawing on it?
A rocket.
That doesn't ring a bell. It should be something we invented during those 10 years.
Invented on your own?
It has been approximately 10 years between Kefali's prophecy and this moment when we are about to set out. We were raised in this temple complex and had never stepped outside the gate of infinity. To understand the outside world, we spent much of our time acquiring knowledge and developing a few inventions along the way. Sadly, the inventions served no purpose except to deliver letters, and the knowledge we gained has all faded away by now.
Damn. Is this their mother, or is this another lady? It's a strange coexistence of prophetic texts and toys. Dust-covered cloth dolls lie next to unfurled scrolls, while scattered candy wrappers sit beside densely scribbled notes on a meditation mat. I can read. In the empty room, the silent meditation mat stands as the sole witness, quietly guarding the innocent child confined here. It's hard to imagine how a child could endure such a long time in such a limited space. You know for certain you couldn't, not even in the most opulent gold-laden carriages of luxury. Oh, look at this. It kept going wrong, but I finally made one that works. Is this a music box? Tribios, you're so talented. Now whenever I'm telling you a story, we can have beautiful music playing in the background. Hee, I'm still not as talented as you. We can take a whole block of redstone and slowly carve it into a crystal clear work of art. Next time, I want to make a pair of gloves. That way you won't hurt your hands next time you're polishing rocks, Mommy. Silly child, if I was scared of hurting my hands, why would I not just ask the old folks at the temple for a pair of gloves? Honestly, you mustn't fuss over me. Just make sure you eat plenty, practice your reading, and read lots of stories of amphoreus. Nothing makes mommy happier than seeing you grow and thrive. I have eaten plenty, and I've practiced my reading lots, but the stories, hee hee, there are still lots that I can't read yet. Ah, so that's what you're up to. You're making the music box to slack off so mommy would read you more stories, right? You sneaky little thing. Or sneaky thing. Looks like I won't be reading any more stories of Zagreus for a while. Well then, what story should we read today? The Golden Apple Beauty Contest, the story of King Micus, Gorgo and the Lion. You've heard them all lots of times, haven't you? I wonder what all of those are real-life references for. I don't mind. I never get sick of them as long as you're reading them to me, Mommy. Did these two have another thing, too? Perhaps Treeby spent most of her time during those grim childhood years with these stone slates. I guess that was the only memory that I could read. It was just that one. Who are all these other people in here? Not sure. Are they also her mother?
So many boxes here.
Ooh, I have the hiccups. Sorry.
These should be our belongings. What's this?
A red glass fragment?
It looks like a specialty from your hometown.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanissopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family. On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
Damn.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
Completely unrelated to the cutscene we're watching right now. I just looked over and noticed I still have the cat ears on. Have those been stuck on me for the past hour? You redeemed that an hour ago, and I think it's been stuck on me the whole time. I don't think it ever turned off. Did my thing break? Yeah, they're not tracking on my head anymore either. Yeah, I think they did break. I just had cat ears the whole time. Just noticed. I saw they were still there, but was like, they're so cute though. Yeah, they're supposed to turn off. I think when I, I think when I got up, and I like moved forward, I think it broke the tracking on them, and I think they're stuck now. Hang on, let me see if I can fix them. Okay, now they're tracking again properly. Yeah, I think when I moved my head too close to the camera, or when my head like left the camera for a second because I was adjusting myself in my seat, I think the tracking broke, so they just stayed on for some reason. They're supposed to turn off after a couple minutes. I just noticed they've been there for the past hour. We'll see if they turn off after a couple minutes.
That's it? Of course I can! Trivios is the most amazing holy maiden of Yanis! Well, little holy maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow.
We'll
If
see.
not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the West Wind, the black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my
Right.
dream.
So she knows she's going to die in this ritual.
Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day. Our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother. After those
Fascinating.
10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where
For the
did she
last
go?
time? So is Aquila dead?
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
Can the power of passages even go through walls?
No, we hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes, the answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
Oh.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
A precaution for what? Why would the Holy Maiden need a secret passage tunnel to escape through, just in case? Who's trying to kill the Holy Maiden? I think we learned something about this at one point, but I don't remember specifics. Were there people who didn't like the Holy Maiden? There were assassins you found the notes of? Oh, okay, that's what it was. Why are there assassins? The start of all roads. Hello? Hey, over here. Catch. Oh, hey there, friend. What lovely luck running into you. Won't you stay for a chat, Kirk? Chat with it. Now we're talking. I've got so much to share. Everything from priestly gossip to the elders' confidential matters. Do tell. Between you and me, these priests are mostly con artists. They just make up phony prophecies claiming they're from the Fate Titans just to scam money. And oh boy, that's not even the half of it, Kirk. Guess what else? Go on. Some of them are actually spreading rumors about Lady Holy Maiden. Can you believe how awful that is? Can you, Kirk? They were gonna kill the mother, and then Trebios, they're talking about plucking with all their oh, that's right, yeah. They wanted to raise Trebios to be a useful tool so that they could use her for their own gains. They were gonna get rid of the mother because she was too spirited and too strong-willed, and then they were gonna like groom Trebios to be their ideal like public figure so that they could get her to say and do what they wanted. I remember.
The was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught
Sorry,
on to
chat.
what we were planning
Tired today.
and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't move it. I can't climb over it either. I can't move it.
If Trebios didn't do it either, they were
Can't climb over
either
it
they would kill her there. And if Trebios didn't do it either, they would kill her there, or genuinely fucked up people after them. Okay.
Time Titan? Is that you?
No, this is a time loop.
Just like this.
Is this replicating the memories or disrupting the space-time dimension?
Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history.
Who is the someone else?
I don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
What does that mean?
It's now cleared. Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
We've been through this area before, but I guess this is a different version of it. So there's new puzzles here this time? Because we've definitely been in this room before. Easy.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
Is there no other... Okay, that's the only option. Does this help us, though? We haven't gone through that area yet. We need to get over there, so I don't think that helps us. How do we get over to the chest that we just unlocked? Because this way is broken. Do we have to go around? There we go.
Seek, and you will find.
Getting this new problem every stream now where the story is so engrossing I can never sneak away from my shower. Yeah, there's never a good time to leave because there's so many cutscenes in amphoreus that are like so genuinely important to the story that leaving at any point you will end up missing something. Okay. I'm too locked in. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Okay. So... So now I think I need to turn this one on, right? And I need to turn the whole time thing off, or back on again. I think it's back on again, technically. Right? Oh. Wait. Was I able to move one of these? One of them didn't seem movable. Hang on, stop getting stuck on stuff. There's nothing I can click on to move this one anywhere. This one kind of just is or it isn't. But I must have done the other one wrong. No, I can't move this one anywhere. This one is either off or it's on. Okay. So this one we just turn on and we just walk over there, I guess. Then what's the point of this one over here where you can turn the blocks on or off? That's confusing. I don't really know what the point of that is. Oh, hello.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Ornix. Thank you, nameless god.
You're welcome. Oh, hang on, gotta eat my chips.
Stream forth.
Delicious.
Gleam of old blades.
Not feeling like working. Slacking nymph. A sage once said, "Why work hard when you can hardly work?" Kirk, oh great, another report deadline. I'm so not feeling this right now, Kirk. Forget it. I'm going with my usual nothing to report, business as usual. The nymphs are really funny. Okay, I can't activate that, I guess.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Okay. So now we can get down to the next floor.
Stream forth, gleam both blades. Seek, and you will find.
Okay, that's where this would come into play. Being able to turn that one off and on now. This is where this applies. There we go. Okay. I ate all my chips already? All my skill points? Damn. Okay, now this, we go off, and then we can just walk past.
Stream forth, gleam both blades.
Oh, I must have walked past this. I think this is where we came from. I didn't notice this was here. Okay. Easy. Give me a challenge next time. Nor the fact that I struggled with the previous one. That's not important.
To let your friends in on the
We
action.
don't need to worry about that. Then there's the Hand of Zagreus puzzle in here still. Which is... Oh, there's another floor upstairs we haven't been to yet. Hang on. There was one down here. And there's one down here. And... have I seen the last one somewhere? Oh, there it is. You want me to go all the fucking way back there? That's all the way down there. Oh my god. Bro. Okay. And then there's... how do I get to the top floor? Hi. Did you just wake up from your nap? Can we get to the top floor? Oh, wow. The noises it makes is really good. And then this goes here, I guess. What does this accomplish? What does this accomplish, putting these here? Did I do it wrong? Did I put them in the wrong place? Aha! Can this one go here? I don't know what the point of doing that was. It didn't do anything. Okay, so how do you get back up to the third floor? I guess maybe the elevator? I don't know how else to get up there. Ah, elevator. Ah, elevator. Ah, I see. Makes sense.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh fuck, I forgot. I gotta go all the way back to the beginning because of that one chest that we unlocked.
Seek, and you will find.
I don't know what the point of moving those blocks was. I don't know if it did anything. Where did the spear go? I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oops. Missed. I fired. And I missed. Thank you. I'm glad to see the MILF hat is still working. I think I need to adjust the tracking on the MILF hat slightly. Like when I'm facing forward, it's okay. But as soon as I tilt my head just slightly, it like really becomes off center because it's stuck to my forehead. It looks a little silly. At least the tracking on it is working. Oh my god, every time I drink anything, I get the hiccups immediately. Okay, we need to go back down to the lowest floor so that we can get the chest that we unlocked. Hi. Don't lick me. What are you doing? Are you coming over here? I've got a creature on the loose. It's attaching the MILF hat to Luna. No. Oh, wait, it's trying to put it on her head. That's so funny. That's so funny. Hi, what are you doing? Wait, can you do the... Wait, that's so funny. It's trying to attach the hat to her. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Can you get a clip of that? Oh my god. Holy shit, that's so funny. Hang on, let me make sure to put a stream marker for that. That's so fucking funny. Oh, it really tried. It tried really hard to attach it to her head. That's so funny. Oh, little baby, the tracker is trying to put a hat on you. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Wait, let me... Hang on. No way. That's so funny. I love that it can recognize an animal's face and do the tracking onto an animal's face. That's so funny. No way. I wonder if it actually recognizes that she's an animal and she has an animal face. Or if it's it's like sort of estimating because of the color that she is, that it needs to attach to her. I wonder if it actually recognizes that she's a cat and it wants to put it on her. That's so fucking funny. Holy shit. Do the other things work too? Hang on. Let me do the... Luna. No, look at the camera. Come on. I want to see if the... Hang on. I want to see if the other ones work on her too. Oh. Wait, hang on. It's not fully recognizing her. It might just be because of the colors that she is, that it thinks that she's a person. I don't know how sophisticated the tracking on this thing is. Luna, please, I need you to look at the camera. It's so vital right now that we get this cowboy hat on you. It's trying so hard. Internal site error. Are you trying to put the word MILF in the title? Because it won't let you. She's too nestled and comfortable to try to get it to work anymore. That's so funny. Called it hat incident? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why it's having an error. I put a stream marker on, so I'll figure it out later. It's trying really hard to get it attached to her. It's not fully registering properly though. Oh my god. Oh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Meowdy? Wait, hang on. Look at the... Meowdy? It's trying so hard to track onto her, but it's can't quite figure it out. I don't know why it's freaking out like that, but it's trying really hard. That's so funny. Wait, hang on. Let me do the head pat one. Does the head pat work? Hell yeah. Does the cat ears work if I put the cat ears on her? That's really good. That is so funny. It's funny how much it's freaking out. I don't know why it's having such a hard time. I don't know if it like fully recognizes her face or if it's just doing its best to approximate person based off of the fact that she's like orange and white and black. Oh, really good stuff. We discovered something beautiful here today, chat. You know, I like when she's in the camera, but like she's kind of lying on me in a way that she's not really in the camera lens super well. Hang on, maybe if I move this over here, you can see her better. There we go. Everybody say hi, Luna. What are we at in terms of, I needed to do the Divergent Universe because it reset. Oops, I didn't mean to. I probably shouldn't have left. I don't know if it's gonna get me in trouble. As I left, oh my god, covered in cat hair. Ugh. I just wanted to get the notification off my fucking screen, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Meowdy, Luna. Meowdy. Meowdy, 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 meowdy. Little baby. Oh shit, did I fuck myself over here? Ugh, cat hair. Where are we at now? For our Anoxa funds. 34! Oh, we're getting there. Oh, are you leaving already? Ugh, I have to vacuum in here. It's a lot of hair. Okay, everyone say bye, Luna. Miss Acheron, please. We don't need this much grunting. Ugh. Do you want to leave? Hang on. She wants to be let out of the room. I gotta let her out 1 second. I grunt loud as hell, and if you don't like it, get out of the passages of Yanasopolis. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was your domain. My bad. Are you okay? Why are you grunting like that? What's with the loudest fuck grunting? Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Now I gotta fucking get all the way back around there again. How did we get over there? Gotta turn this off. And then... we gotta go... Already forgotten all of the puzzle progress. I didn't mean to leave. Okay. I just wanted the notification for the Divergent Universe off my screen, but wouldn't let me get rid of it. Wait, did we clear everything on the 3rd floor? I think we did, I just want to make sure. Okay, we got that stuff over there. Got that over there. We cleared Black Tide stuff. Pretty sure we got everything out of here. I think we're good to go. Oops, I didn't mean to go to the lower floor. I wanted to go to the middle floor. Shit. No. Okay, just go to the middle floor, please. Elevators are hard. Does this open? Oh. Hello. Silver white statue stands tall and upright, its hooded head giving the illusion of hiding 3 faces, truly fitting for the 3 titans of fate, nothing less than triple the presence even in their statues. Okay. This is the same doorway exit, right? It's just the other side of it. Yeah, okay. Alright, chat. I literally just had to walk out the door and get the space anchor. And then we wouldn't have had to redo all of that. I mean, we probably would have had to anyway, because the chest was like, had to revert the room. I think. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Maybe we wouldn't have, because in one of them the blocks aren't there, in one of the versions. Hello.
Please stay clear.
Oh, okay. You're not evil in this version of the world?
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent back then.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Are we gonna see some shit?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Are we about to see some shit? Are we getting more Treeby trauma lore?
Please stay clear.
But there's a thing behind you. Wait, but there's a thing behind you. Alright, thanks.
Hey, little ones. How did you sneak in here? Please keep it down. We had to be really sneaky to get in here. Okay. But what did you sneak
Oh my God.
in here for?
I yawn loud as hell.
Lovely holy
Not really,
maiden
but
living in the temple, and I want to meet her.
that's a little girl.
I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
So androgynous, these children.
Really? I was here to meet the Holy Maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the Holy Maiden.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home now, okay?
Okay then. We'll come back next time. Thank you.
By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death.
Oh my God.
But that
Sorry.
poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food. Perhaps these
Based.
2 children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Maybe.
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left.
The hat showing up as soon as the old woman starts talking about Treebe's mother. Bombastic.
I just realized you've grown into such a beauty, just like your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine. It tastes really good. This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we sometimes got to eat the sweet pastries she brought back. We've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that person in the rags headed towards the temple just now. Guess who that was? Judging by their clothes and the fact that I don't really recognize them, probably a refugee seeking solace here. That man is the King of Bolsa, former lord of the city. How can that be? He's skin and bones. The breeze on the bridge almost blew him down in the ravine just now. They don't look anything like a king. They? Ah, Bolsa that worships Aquila, the city of gentle breeze. The battle between Nikador and Aquila waged for many years. I hear that the people of Bolsa have long held a grudge against the Kremnoans. How did you know him, then? That king came to Yanisopolis a few years ago before you had taken office. He knew that Bolsa was no match for Castrum Kremnos and came in search of a prophecy to save his city. Sir Acolyte told him that if he gathers many allies and treats them well, he will be able to overcome the sharp edges of the Blade of Fury. The king of Bolsa trusted every word, returned to his city, and distributed his wealth to win over many small neighboring cities. The king was convinced that he had now nothing to worry about. Who could have imagined that when Castrum Kremnos did attack, all of the small neighboring cities that had received his blessing were so scared of the Blade of Fury that they all rushed to surrender. They even coughed up all the gifts that the king of Bolsa had given them and offered them to the Kremnoans as a sign of their loyalty. The city of Bolsa fell in days. The poor king of Bolsa, to see a man that cared for his city and people fall so far. Well, it's all because of his blind faith in the prophecy, isn't it? Shh, do you want the Holy Maiden Guards to add you to a list of slanderous remarks? Go back to your post. At least there weren't too many cities that were dragged into the strife of the Titan like Bolsa was. Let us hope that these days of peace will remain across the majority of amphoreus. Yeah, well, I don't think that was the case, unfortunately. Hebe? Achenis? I see, I understand. No wonder your father is so weighed down with concern. The prophecies of Janus can be indeed a little cryptic to the common man, but please rest assured, as the bridge that connects the mortal and divine worlds, I will be able to interpret their words into something easier to comprehend. Really? Thank you, Sir Priest. There's no need for gratitude. This is precisely my duty. However, before I can begin, I require you to demonstrate your spirit of piety to the Fate Titans. My spirit of piety? I traveled to this place all the way from Odestris atop Adromus for 20 days and nights just to seek this prophecy. Is this enough to prove my piety? You've done well, my child, but this is not enough. Yeah, when are you gonna start ringing her for money? Then what am I to do, Lord Priest? Allow me to put it this way. You should understand that when one is carrying out a ritual, it is only when the sacrificial blood hits the altar that the gods will grace us with their approval. As a devout disciple that desires to be favored by the gods, you will need to place enough weight atop the scales of Talanton. Praise to the three titans of fate, child. What are you waiting for? Is your filial piety to your father no more than lip service after all? No, it's not that. It's just I snuck out without the knowledge of my family. I fear the money I have on me may not be... You misunderstand me, child. The gods would never derive joy from the fortune of mortals. What you need to offer is something of importance that represents your intention. Something of importance. I have an emerald necklace. It was a gift from my mother when I reached the age of majority. As for the price, sorry, I should not blaspheme against the gods with mortal definitions of value. Fear not, child. The Titans will overlook your innocent mistake. Now hand over the necklace to me, and I shall judge whether it is fit to be placed upon the pure altar of the fates. Okay, I'll just... Guards, there's a scammer. Who's there? How dare you make such outrageous accusations against me in a place like, an outsider clad in bizarre clothing wishes to summon the guards against a priest of the Titans. Laughable. Fortunately, no one heard your foolish outbursts. If the guards had actually been summoned, I fear you'd have already been cast out of Yanisopolis for defaming the Holy Maiden. Someone would dare publicly besmirch the name of an attendant to the goddess in this holy place. How could one tarnish the reputation of the three Titans of Fate? Though the goddesses have always been merciful and kind, this is no excuse for your mortal blasphemy. This is your first offense. I will leave this matter here. However, it seems that our discussion of a prophecy will not be possible today. I bid you farewell. Huh? Please wait, Lord Priest.
Can I truly afford to pay this price?
Can I help you with something? Are you up for a chat? I guess so, but I don't believe I know you. That guy almost scammed you, but he's a priest of the goddesses, the bridge between the mortal and the divine worlds. Do you really think that such a holy person would scam me just to steal a necklace? Believe me, he was deceiving you, but does that mean other priests scam as he does? Place enough weight atop the scales of Talantin. I remember when my father came in search of a prophecy, he offered up half a year's yield from our land. Sorry, I'm not trying to argue with you or interrogate you. I'm very grateful for your kindness. It's just, maybe there has been some kind of misunderstanding. What are you doing here? I came to see the Holy Maiden. I wish for guidance from the Titans. My father came to this place seeking a prophecy a few months ago. However, he has grown more and more depressed since that day. Now he spends most of his days locked inside the house. What did he ask? He asked the priests when he would die. The answer he received was when Aquila closes one of their eyes. Indeed, it's extremely vague, but my father is now overcome with anxiety and paranoia. We, my elder sister, and my mother are all very worried about him. So, though I have never made a long journey like this before, and my heart was filled with fear, I plucked up the courage to come to the holy land of the Fate Titans and find something that may ease my father's concerns. Well, what do you plan to do from here? I plan to keep searching for someone to interpret my prophecy. That was my whole reason for coming, after all. You must be cautious. Haha, that turn of phrase seems a little disrespectful, but I can sense your sincerity and kindness. Thank you so much. When I had just arrived in Yanisopolis, I was actually quite confused and uncertain. I used to think that prophecies were a great and selfless love gifted to us by the Titans, and that the sacrifices people make were out of pure piety and respect. However, now I've witnessed many times how it is people obtain their prophecies. The priests are also clear about needing payment. Some prophecies even end up as auctions. This is completely different to what I imagined. I'm so conflicted and confused. I once asked some priests about this, and they replied, seeking an audience with the majesty of Talantin will always require a price. I don't know if this is what you refer to as a scam, but even if it is, to us, we have no power over our fate and are dependent on our prophecies. What difference is there between falsehood and reality? Alright, then may you find what it is you're wishing for. Right, so this is, I think, where the, assassin stuff comes in, right? Because they wanted her to be...
Please stay clear.
But there's a thing behind you. They wanted her to be like a useful pawn so that they could have their own holy maiden who would do whatever they wanted her to do. So if this is what the priests are treating the population like, then this must be what they wanted to mold to their own priestess for. Their voice pierces the long night knocking at my door. Unbind your wings, though you will shatter. Hope is born in this moment. Behold the 100-eyed birds to stirs to awaken. Do not miss the last sunrise of Yanisopolis. Okay.
Huh.
Yes, their old dreams have not faded. The doors sealed for a millennium reopen, and the candles within burn bright as daylight. Pilgrims step into the depths of destiny, welcomed by an embrace as warm as ever, as if nothing had even been lost. I did this one already, right? This is the old lady or whatever. Oh yeah, the guy's talking about the old guy.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yanis guide your path.
The Yanis vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies and the core flame is kept. Just enter on the left. It's also the place where Trebios was born.
Huh. A turn of fate.
Trebios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it.
This is where we started, Amphoreus. This is exactly the place that we, like, crash landed at.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
We've gone back to a lot of the same areas multiple times, just at, like, at present time, and then in past time, and then in past time, in a memory in somebody else's version, and whatever.
Finally, the Yanis Vault is right ahead.
I'm pretty sure this is where we crash landed. The core flame of Yanis is housed here. Though countless believers call for them, humanity's voices echo unanswered, silent and unmoving, awaiting their destined hour. Fascinating that we crash landed in the vault of Yanis, where the core flame of the Titan of Passage, which is one of the Fate Titans, lives. Fascinating.
At long last.
Trebios, you've come.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought, you too have been confined.
Step forth, and thou shalt bury yourself. Bury the gods, and bury the fate that binds us all.
No, Yanis. I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand, I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the Walker of the Infinite Paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
Hee hee. The one who guides the world shall see their soul shattered into 1,000 fragments akin to glass crashing upon the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
Damn. Though thou bearest the core flame, thou shalt be far from the glory of divinity. Passages are forever associated with dirt, and even a mere mortal's blade can imperil thy very existence.
No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Yet the flame chase journey is a journey of constant loss, among which even life itself holds little value. Time decays the heart, the passages shatter the body, and the scales weigh the separation until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives, art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Thus it shall be. Overthrow the gods, return the core flames. Inherit divine authority, forge godly miracles. Go kill, go mourn. Kill my kin, mourn our fate. Ferry the spirits of the gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, yet thou must remember. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness Aranova. Such is destiny.
I understand, Yanis.
There she is! Oh, there she is for real, chat holy.
Thank you.
Oh, she really does look just like her mother.
Now, may you rest well.
She's beautiful.
Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity. And thus, we shall sweep apart amphoreus' pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
It's opening up! Move aside and get ready! The holy...
Oh. Hang on. Let me do this while we're over here. Great Maiden, what prophecy have the Fate Titans shown you regarding the fate of Bolsa City? The prophecy was spoken thusly. Though I have never met the gaze of 10,000 eyes, I will fight against the blades of 10,000 enemies. The gentle breeze shall be devoured by the roaring waves. The foolish king bathes himself in riches, only to purchase a life as a drifter of a conquered nation. Is that all? That is all the Titans said. What kind of joke is that? The king of Balsa has traveled a long way for a prophecy on how to save his hometown. Are you saying that you want to send him off with no hope? Ha, Sir Acolyte, you're just concerned that the king of Balsa will take back the large amount of money he paid in his desperation, aren't you? Holy Maiden, watch your tongue. This is the holy land of the core flame of Yanis, not Zagreus' den of thieves. There is no need for such outrage. I have long since lost the so-called prophetic rights of the Holy Maiden. According to our agreement, I am solely responsible for listening to the word of the Titans. I have never overly pried into how it is that you manipulate these prophecies. Humph. However, on the basis of our decades-long friendship, I must give you a word of warning. Do not give people false hope under the guise of prophecy, otherwise fate will place the responsibility for that city's destruction on your head. If you do not wish to be torn to shreds by the countless mourning dead when you cross the River of Souls, I would implore you to act with caution. I understand what you are saying, Mortis. However, the Temple of the Three Fates cannot spread despair. You know that I must act for the sake of Yanisopolis. Although, the fact that you still consider our former friendship, I must admit I am surprised. Work on the secret tunnel that I promised you is almost complete. If they attack soon, you will be able to escape with your children. I will cover you from the shadows. It's just, it must be soon. As you know, I am not a young man anymore. I can already see Thanatos' shadow before me. May Yennis guide your path, Codex. Do not give people false hope under the guise of prophecy. Perhaps that is something that would be beyond even me. I think that was her mother, right? Because it looked like her model. These narrow-minded fools. Who says I can't be a priest? Following fate's guidance to make prophecies, piece of cake, I'd nail it eventually. They're obviously just envious of my potential. I've got more faith in this wall crumbling than their stupid criticisms. Oh, I didn't hit that. This is where the express touchdown. Ironically, that prediction wasn't far off. That's what I said. This is where we landed.
What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions in front of your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
Okay, Queen, pop off.
What are you scheming?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Yes! Use the... Use the laws to your advantage, yes! Play them!
What should we do? Do it. Kill her! If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
A little more heat. Since you're already here,
Why
not have a meal before
we leave?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Dropped my wrist rest.
How's that possible?
I wonder if there really is some, like, time dimension stuff going on, and we are actually helping her through the dimensions. And then this is just like a time loop kind of situation.
Could the Titan actually be on her side? That woman is the traitor!
I should go.
Let's keep up.
Path is opening up for me.
No, leave her alone.
Oh, Yanis, protect me.
I'm trying. Hang on.
Green force.
Hang on, hang on. You're too fast. Good, she went on ahead already. Hang on. Let me take a quick peek. Only Zacharias is having a good time. Shouldn't there be 2 more coins? Okay, here's 1. I can't go out onto the outer section, so the other one has to be around here somewhere. Um, Chat, I don't see another coin. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. I can't go out onto the outer edge of the balcony. I'm kind of stuck within this area. I don't see another coin here, though. Hello? Hello? Does anyone see it? I'm so confused. Is it really obvious and I just missed it? Huh? I'm lost. What?
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Huh? Where is this last coin, allegedly? Wait, is it this? Ah, that's why we couldn't find it. There we go. We did it, chat. We figured it out.
Seek, and you will find.
They can't get nothing past us, chat, don't worry. We're all geniuses. It's easy.
The main path is likely guarded. What do I do?
Hang on, you can't go so far ahead. I gotta keep up with you. Whoa, no way. I hit the...
More seasons.
You're sick. I hit the E button. That's bullshit. Fucked up. What the hell? Leave Black Swan alone, you sicko. What the fuck? We just got here. How dare you? You're
Since
sick.
you're already here, why not have a meal?
They fucking killed her.
I weep for the departed.
It too shall fall. Sickening. Well, you may as well kill. May as well kill them all.
Stream
Boom.
the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Free materials. We couldn't go down here before because there was a guy in the way. I did it backwards twice. How do I get it to face the other direction? So this one here, this one here, this one here, and this one here? Yeah, there we go. I kept doing it backwards.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Yeah, wait, I should... Hang on, let me up. Should do the spear thing first. Oh my god. Mischievous little creature. Oh my god. Hang on. What the fuck? This area is a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, how magnificent. Hello. Such grandeur. Oh, you came for the view too. You're in luck, Kirk. This spot's perfect. Great view, no crowds. It's been my secret hideout. Behold, endless mountain ranges and the world-bearing titan towering between heaven and earth. Makes you realize how immense the world is and how tiny we bugs are in comparison. Okay, this is where I am. This is where I need to get to. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so there should be... Should be another... coin somewhere. Ah. Is there only 3 on this one? Nice. Okay, do I need to put this somewhere? Yeah, I do. Oop, I missed. I think this is the only other thing I need to break down here. And it should be good to just put the bridge up, right? I think so. Not bad at all. Even this secret place couldn't hide from you. Perhaps I should show you the chest again. You thought I'd be that nice? This time, Bartholos has set up something special for you. Prepare yourself. The thing you've set up for me is that I get to kick your ass.
More seasoned.
I guess.
Still waters of oblivion.
Thank you. Yeehaw.
A little more heat. Since you're
A
already
little more
here.
heat.
Why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Easy. Well, oh my. Outsmarted at my own game. How humiliating. Oh, mighty hero, can I get your name? Spare me and I'll tell everyone you're the best in the business. No, wait, you're the legend itself. You crafty old devil. Come now, such suspicion. I, Bartholos, am genuinely in awe, eager to serve at your command. Although poor old Bartholos is rather strapped for coin, might you consider this treasure in advance on my future services? Ah, poor thing, shows no sympathy. Question mark? What's going on? This trick usually works like a charm on heroes like you. Aha, now I see. You're cut from the same cloth as me. Hee hee hee. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Take the chest. Consider it a gift between rogues. Until our paths cross again, may the Zagreus smile upon us both. Thank you for the head pets.
Seek, and you will find.
I think I might finish this little puzzle area that we're doing right now, and then I'll probably end stream, assuming I'm not like locked in a quest right now. I think I can still leave this whenever I want to.
Storms on the horizon.
Let me just check. Yeah, I should be able to just go wherever I want to right now. I think everything is available to me. So I'm just gonna finish up this story, or this little puzzle area that we're in right now, and collect all of the chests and whatnot.
Stream 4.
And then that will be the stream for the day. So we'll probably just be going for another few minutes here while I gather everything else in the area.
My friends?
So if you're certain people in chat who need an opportunity to go shower,
I weep for the departed.
this is probably it.
It too shall fall.
More season.
Should I go shower then?
Destined
Yeah, I was talking to you.
Ill fate descends.
Yeah, I'm just going to be puzzling and chest collecting. Assuming there's no lore things I'm going to run into down here. I think it's just puzzles and chests and enemies down here, but I killed most of the enemies already. So it should only take a few minutes, hopefully. Hopefully.
Again?
Since you're
Excellent
already
stream,
here,
Lord.
why not have a meal before you leave?
Thank you, Court Jester. Enjoy your shower.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This enemy design is pretty cool.
Oblivion.
Ill fate descends.
Time to mix things up.
I weep
So
for the departed.
3.1 ended up being
It too shall fall.
longer than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I started a little bit later than I would have liked to today. I think if I would have started at the regular time, I probably would have been done with 3.1 by now. But it has ended up being longer than I expected it to in general. I thought we would have been done
What exploring the cosmos is all
at this
about.
point, but we still have a little bit to go. I think we're on the last quest in this patch cycle right now. Let me check. I have it up here somewhere. Passage revealed past once more. Yeah, this is the last quest in the 3.1 patch cycle. So we are almost done with 3.1. But we're not quite there yet. So we should hopefully be done with all of this soon. Is there anything else I can... How do I get down to the lower area? There's a whole area down there that I don't know how to get to. Oh, there's an elevator. I see. So basically, the next time that I stream on Wednesday, the opening of the stream is going to be pulling for Anaxa when his banner goes live. And then, oh, I gotta double check on what time the banner cycle rolls over. I think because we're still in the same patch cycle, I don't think there is going to be like downtime or maintenance. I think it should just roll over normally, so there shouldn't be an interruption for the stream on Wednesday, I think, because I'm pretty sure this is Anoxis is the second half of the patch cycle. So it should be fine. There shouldn't be an interruption to the stream. I should be able to just stream at the regular time of day. So the stream on Wednesday is going to be opening with pulling for Anaxa. Hopefully we get him, but, you know, we'll see what happens. No guarantees, no promises, because I only have 30-something pulls saved right now, and I'll probably only be able to scrounge up a few more before Wednesday, before I stream on Wednesday. So we'll see. I mean, I'll try my best.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Oh, there's another elevator over here. I'll do my best, and then we'll go from there and see how it goes. And then after all of the Anaxa pulls, depending on whether or not I get him, we'll just be jumping right into continuing the story. If I do get him by some miracle, then I'll probably do a little bit of farming for him. Just fight his boss or whatever material he needs. So that we can try him out. But if I don't get him, then we'll just go and continue questing. Such splendor before my eyes, I must wax poetic. Kirk. Oh, Kefali, how you toil away. Oh, Yanis, always on your way. O Orynyx, how clever you be. O Talanton, none dare cross thee. Beauty within a box. Love a beautiful box. Okay, so we need the blue one to be activated. And... okay, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2. So that should be easy enough, right? Yep, easy. No problem. Some of these puzzles are so fucking hard and so, like, confusing and really take a while to, like, logic out. And then there's ones like that one where it's like... surely it's not that easy, right? Surely it's not just make the guy go left 7 times, right? No, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is that easy. Okay, well, I think that's like all the enemies in the area. And I think it's most of the puzzles in the area, right? Maybe not. Well, in this area, there's probably, we haven't been over here, so there's probably going to be more in this area and over here in this area. But for now, for this area and this area, I think I've gotten most of them. So that will do us for the day. So thank you very much for joining me, everybody. I hope you all had a good time today. I appreciate you all for being here. And so yeah, like I was saying, the next stream will be on Wednesday. And we'll be trying to pull for Anaxa and then continuing the story and hopefully finally completing the 3.1 patch and then moving on to the 3.2. So yeah, thank you for joining me and I will see everybody next time. Bye!